What is going on, guys? Sacoz back at it with another header tutorial, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to do this clean design that I've done with my new branding. And yes, the new branding, I know most of you guys have said, oh, you copied, I don't know who they are, they're like an ORG thing, and many people say I copied them. I mean, I didn't know about them, I didn't copy them exactly, but yeah, so I just came up with my thing. That's the S of my name, and you know, the Spartan kind of helmet thing. But some people in the chat are already saying that the S looks like Sacoz, which it doesn't. But we're just gonna continue on with it. Thank you a lot for 100 subscribers, really appreciate it. Right now we're at like 108 or something. I woke up to see that. But yeah, I was just really excited for that, and thanks a lot. Whoever my 100 subscriber was, welcome to the channel. You've come to a right time. And yeah, I just really appreciate it. And dude, I just don't know what to say. Third of all, I'm kind of sick, so I am really sorry that I'm sick. So you may hear me like sneezing or like doing some weird stuff like that. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm just trying to produce content. And last thing, before I start this tutorial, yes, 2 videos in a day. That's kind of mad. I've never done that. I really wanted to bring back the speeder winner, so I posted that in the morning, and now I am doing this at the afternoon. So yeah, take that in count. Without anything else to say, let's just get right into the video. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to copy this, and I'm gonna close this down for a minute. Alright, so I was browsing through the internet for black 3D abstract wallpaper, black 3D abstract wallpaper or something like that, and I found this one that I really like. It's kind of wavy, it kind of catches a vibe. So what I did was included in this design, as you can see, and I added a color overlay of black with 67%, because when I put everything in, it kind of shined. So I went back and I put that color overlay. Then I catch my new logo, my loved new logo, right over there, pasted it right over there, and that's the logo we're gonna be working with, right? This is not my official header, and remember, do not copy me on this. It's just a fun way to experiment with stuff. Alright, next thing I did, as I always do, is to add the bases. So I went to Google, type Instagram logo. I can just get it. Hold on. Yes, I can just get it. All right. Alright, so I got the Instagram logo and the Behance logo. Basically, I added a color overlay of the same orange as my hair thing in the S, so it kind of matches the whole color scheme, right? Then what I did, and I make sure that it looked good in small sizes, because I knew it wasn't gonna be like that. Check my Instagram, guy. It's gonna be like kind of small. So I made sure I picked the outline logo and a Behance logo that didn't have the whole word or like a random thing in. Then I just added the things. So I click on text, it's /Sacoz YT. Now you can do that however looks better for you, right? It can be @Sacoz YT, or you can just put Instagram Sacoz YT, or however you want to do it. Just make sure that people know that your Instagram is Sacoz YT or whatever your Instagram is. And then I click there, press Alt and Shift, and then just duplicated it and wait till it snaps. Guys, I'm really sick. I'm sorry. And then my Behance is /Sacoz, so it's pretty easy for me. I have to delete this and move it back, so the 0.12 centimeters are there. This is what I really like about Photoshop, and it has a lot of guidelines. So like when something really snaps, then believe me, it does snap. Alright, so that's kind of the basics. We are nearly done with the header. There's a few steps left though. Not much. It's not complicated, but we are going to do some effects with this thing. Next up, what I did is I duplicated the logo, and then the bottom one made it a lot bigger, like that, and then put the fill to 0% and the stroke to around 3%, and then I put the opacity at 10. So it gives it that like back effect or something going on in the background. And my logo is kind of weird because when it's actually centered, the image is centered, but the logo is not. It's not that I did a mistake or something. It's that it just doesn't look centered, although it's mathematically centered. So like, yeah, that's what I did for this one. I wanted it to match with the S right over there. And I learned the outline stroke technique by Steven Van. He did an amazing tutorial on how to do this. It's like 3 minutes long. I recommend you go check it out. I mean, I basically tell you how to do it, but you can still go check it out if you still don't know how to do it. Alright, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Alright, what we're going to do next is that you see this orange kind of thing over there, the glow. I didn't do an orange brush for that. What I did is I went to brush, made a new layer, made it kind of big, and then just use the same orange here. No, I made it white, sorry. And then just clicked on it, resize it to where I think it looks nice, and we're gonna work on it with the CC parts come. So basic lighting, right? If the light is going over here, then the shadow should be going over here. That's what I did. I made a shadow. It's not as visible because we are working with a dark background, but there it is. Alright, then we move on into the CCs. So I went with brightness and contrast, put the brightness down, contrast up. Let's check exactly what I did. Okay, nice. And then I added the color balance, right? And then made it yellow and red. That's what makes it orange, right? Because if it wasn't white, it wouldn't act like a glow. It would just be a white brush, right? But as it is a white, you just edit the color. It's basically what it's doing. Like, it's a glow. It's not a brush, it's a glow, but with an orange tint instead of just being an orange glow. And then I added an overall one that was kind of aggressive, I'd say. Yeah, for sure. That's what we're going for. And also the glow over here, it's kind of down. Right over there. We got it. We're nearly done. Now what I did next, I selected all of this. Command G to group it, Command J and Command E. Then I went over here, you know, the basic camera raw filter stuff. And then I went here to filter, camera raw filter. You can also press Shift Command A. And then I think, I'm not quite sure, I put the exposure down, the highlights up, the shadows down, the whites up, the blacks up. I put the clarity a bit up, and then I went here to colors, of course, and then put oranges, which are mainly the things over here, and made it more saturated. Now you can tell it kind of focuses more in the whites than what it did before. Well, that has been all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this edit tutorial. Hope you can make this your own style with a different stock. Maybe that outline thing you want to keep it. Maybe do the same for your header if you're a designer. I don't know, just experiment with it and I promise you would find a way. Now, of course, I wanted to ask you guys this question if you wanted more complex tutorials, because my tutorials are mostly covering basic stuff, right? But with advanced techniques, right? So the lighting one, that was a technique rather than showing you how to make an exact banner or header. But if you guys want me to go like more in deep and do like 30-minute tutorials or 20-minute tutorials, right, that like are complex and that has more shadowing and more work into it and more kind of stuff like that, like my normal designs, then just tell me, guys, and I will definitely do it that way, because I've been keeping the tutorials kind of basic, to be honest. But of course, if you guys want me to go more complex into these tutorials, you guys tell me and I'll do that. Yeah. Or remember to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at SacozYT. I really need the followers on Instagram right now, so go follow me on Instagram. You can check my work in behance.net/Sacoz. I'm kind of streaming, I'm kind of taking it seriously, kind of not. You can go check me out on twitch.tv/TrueSacoz and join my Discord server at bit.ly/SacozPollers. So, remember to subscribe. Thank you a lot for 100. I may be dropping some merch and stuff. And I just got a second monitor, so I may be streaming on Saturday. You guys enjoyed my last stream, so I'm guessing you guys would like the next stream. Just drop me some ideas, and I will definitely do it. So, it's been Sacoz here, and I'm out. Peace.